Fellow delegations, the Federation is here today to seek peace with the Empire, in the hopes that it will be long-lasting. We believe we have been at odds for too long, and hope to prove today that our worth as allies is greater than our worth as foes. As a first act, we propose a ceasefire, then allying against a common enemy, the Undine. I have with me an expert who will share...
All this talk and no action. Why trust you, Okeg? Your Federation has already proven it does not respect the Empire. In the case of the Undine imposters in the Gorn hegemony, the Klingons were right all along, yet you failed to heed us.
You are right, and I know that Federation and Empire relations have often been tense, that our history is riddled with mistrust, that you believe we failed you on the topic of the infiltrators in the Gorn hegemony, and that our ways have been human-centric. But like Chancellor Gorkon, this Saurian too believes in the undiscovered country, and has read Shakespeare in the original Klingon. We'd like to start by sharing our classified research with you on the Undine, as a gesture of good faith. Doctor?
What are you having them here as holograms?
Greetings. You may call me the Doctor. It is an honor to speak to such a fine audience. I will be handing out data pads after our speech, so do stick around if you wish to discuss the details.
They were in the middle. Now they're on the right.
As you all undoubtedly know, with great scientific advancement comes great responsibility. While ethics are not on the agenda, I am obliged to mention the dangers of the technology we have developed and the risk it poses to non-Undine life forms.
The Belfast is transmitting the results of the analysis performed on the unidentified device. It seems it's...
But I digress. To the crux of the matter, I have created technology that pairs modified tricorders with experimental nanoprobes. The tricorders, while still a prototype, detect the presence of Undine biosignatures. The nanoprobes are then... pardon me, my matrix.
Captain Sean, that device disrupts holo-emitter signals. Doctor!
All right.
Free the Gorn hegemony! We curse the Empire!
Captain! They've taken the Doctor!
Miral, look out!
Thanks. We need to take down these Gorn and retrieve the Doctor. Now!
Belfast, this is Sean. Kittimer Conference is under attack. Monitor all activity in orbit. No one leaves.
All right, let's give this new pistol a shot here. Let's see how well it works.
I knew I should have brought some cryo grenades along.
Well, that fires really fast. Does a lot of damage. It's pretty good. I like it. And I've built up 10 of those. Let me get to one of these guys so I can melee them. What the heck is going on? Oh, that's
We need to take
one of their
down the
abilities.
last remaining Gorn.
All right. Do another 10 built up. All right. Okay, I don't know what they actually did. All right. Oh, got more Gordon down here. Or no, wait, those are just Klingon.
Our warriors have identified additional rebel Gorn on the ground. It won't be long before they reach our location. As for Bavat,
The Petach has conveniently beamed up to his vessel. He must have had allies on the inside. Klingons willing to look the other way and smuggle in his devices. Huicha! Or perhaps this is another conspiracy.
I assure you the Federation has nothing to do with this, Captain Cogran. I can't say the same for Bavat, though. The Belfast has managed to lock onto his ship with a tractor beam, but I'm not sure how long it'll hold. Our scans show the Doctor is aboard, so we'll need to be careful.
My science officer, Terrell, reports that Bavat ships is equipped with experimental technology. This could be a tough fight. I'll beam up and assist the Belfast.
I'm coming with you. We need to retrieve the Doctor. That's non-negotiable.
All right.
All right, but I know you well, Moral. Get back in one piece, and no unnecessary risks. That's also non-negotiable. Understood? Cogran and I will stay behind to deal with the Gorn and evacuate the delegations. Belfast, this is Captain Sean. Beam the lieutenant directly to the bridge. Paris, you've got the con. Stay safe.
All right, she won't be alone, Captain. You have my word. Green, this is Freldren Gaming, ready to beam up. All right, some more space battle.
This is Lieutenant Paris aboard the Belfast. We have a lock on Bavat's ship, the IKS Warvig. Recommend we hail them together before we take any drastic measures. Diplomacy first.
Caution is best. I agree. My crew is on standby. I'll tail them. See, fire, fine. But if he fires, my crew will extract the Doctor and retaliate tenfold. All right, let's just do the first one.
You dare not fight a real Klingon, one of prowess and might? I suppose your hail is meant to initiate some sort of negotiation. Which, I do not negotiate with those who would see the Klingon Empire become docile and prevent its path towards true glory.
All right, there's no need to fight when you can just surrender and return the Doctor, Bavat. Peace is to our mutual benefit, or I assure you, my crew is not afraid of you, Bavat. Officer Elisa Flores has their fingers on the trigger, and they don't miss. Hand over the Doctor now. I know Klingons usually prefer that kind of thing, so let's do that.
Cool. Request denied. It would be a shame to return your Doctor so soon. Extracting him from Khitomer was child's play. Fascinating what can be achieved when the Empire is so divided and unfocused. But Klingons never shy away from a challenge. Let the Kuvah'Magh retrieve him herself and prove she has the heart of a true warrior.
All right.
My heart is just fine, Bavat. I wish we could say the same for you, you mahwi. The Klingon Empire agreed to convene on the Federation's ceasefire proposal. It is you who is in violation of the agreement, and in direct disobedience of the High Council. They should have you discommended, you peta.
Lieutenant, subspace sensors have detected a massive increase in tachyon emissions. Bavat was stalling to call our backup. Okay. That's the ship we'll be getting. Oh. And there it goes.
Bavat has escaped with the Doctor. The Belfast is tracking his ship's ion trail. Time to show these what we're made of.
All right.
Give it all you got.
Yeah, these are basically like little things you'll get from the console, from the ship. Basically just standard birds of prey, I guess.
Target's shields have failed.
Should be pretty easy to take out. Got decoys.
4 shields failing. Right shield's failing.
Nope, the decoys didn't last long.
That was the last of them. Receiving a hail from the Kiddamer. I'm opening a multi-channel.
Belfast, this is Captain Sean. The situation is under control on Kiddamer. We found a second device on stage attached to the podium and neutralized it. The device has the ability to disrupt photonic emissions and store holographic data, like a capsule. What's your status? Have you retrieved the doctor?
Unfortunately, Pavet has escaped with him. He's likely trapped the doctor inside the device. To what ends remains unclear. We are tracking the Warvig now.
I missed a device, but we scanned the entire area. How is that possible? I increased my tricorder sensor aperture. I ran a multispectral sweep. I even enhanced subspace resolution and set up a level 3 perimeter scan. I should have set up a level 4 scan. This is my fault.
Steady, Lieutenant. The first device was no doubt a red herring planted in the room to distract us from the second, which in turn was shielded from our sensors by an experimental chronoton-charged cloaking field. That second device was ever so slightly displaced in time. Your tricorder couldn't have picked up on it. It took a whole group of scientists from several different delegations to come to that same conclusion.
Whatever Pavet is doing, it's dangerous.
Captain, we need to go after the doctor. The Belfast is tracking Bavat's warp signature, ion trail, and projected course. I've got all the data I need.
What the Belfast needs to do is remain stationed in orbit of Kiddamer while President Okeg meets with the Klingon High Council. This attack has led to some very tense exchanges and great mistrust in the Federation and Gorn delegations. Going after the doctor is too risky. We'll need to send our data over to an experienced strike team and let them handle it.
Captain, we're running out of time. You said yourself that can make all the difference. Lieutenant Paris and I can retrieve the doctor together. My crew is experienced and up to the task.
I agree. Besides, the doctor is not only one of the most brilliant minds in Starfleet, but he's also my godfather. He's family, Captain.
I can't argue with that. But for that same reason, I'll need you back in one piece after your mission. I can't lose you too, Lieutenant. The Belfast has to remain to supervise the situation on Kiddamer and escort Starfleet 1 back to Federation space. I hope I'm not making a mistake by staying behind. But duty calls. Good luck, and take care.
My transporter chief is standing by, ready to receive you, Lieutenant Paris.
1 to beam over.
All right, where are you? Over there? All right, beam her over.
Quite the fine ship you have. Here's the data the Belfast retrieved during our encounter with the Klingons. We've tracked the Warvig to the Hatoria system.
All right, no time to lose. Engage warp to Hotore system.
We've arrived, and in enemy territory, no less. Sensors are picking up on multiple vessels in the area. Klingon patrol ships. Planetary archives also show Hatoria is home to a large nebula and an abandoned facility on the ground. I'm guessing that's where Bavat is holding the doctor.
What are our options, Lieutenant?
We can either use the nebula's ionized gas to scatter our ship signal and travel at low impulse to conceal our movements till we reach transporter range, or we can go in guns blazing and risk alerting the Klingons on the ground. Your call.
All right, let's use the nebula to our advantage, or gun blazing always. Let's go ahead and try the stealth one. All right. A nebulous idea. All right, so let's try going stealth. So let's see, go within transport range, go through nebula. All right.
Recommend we travel at low velocity. 1/4 impulse should do the trick.
All right. So they can't see us if we go through here, I guess. All right, so far so good. They're not seeing us. I'm assuming if I leave the area, they'll see us and they'll start attacking. All right. I hit a meteor, or whatever that is.
We've reached the halfway mark. Hang in there, Doctor. We're coming for you.
All right. Still good. Now, this is definitely the slow option, but it did say that
All right.
we
We're
wouldn't
nearing the
risk
target coordinates. Time to prepare a team.
the ground team knowing, or the ground bad guys knowing we're there. So get the surprise on them, I guess. All right, is that the final one there?
We're almost within transporter range of Hatoria. Let's move on. We are within transporter range. I don't think the Klingons have detected us yet. Still, we better bring some backup. Ready to beam down when you are.
I'll bring officers specialized in infiltration tactics. Beam down. I mean, yeah, I'll just use whoever I got.
As I was saying, the nanoprobes developed to counter the Undine are... Wait a minute. Where am I?
Bajach Emelv, you fool! Sing, the data! Is it ready?
Soon, Bavat. I am extracting the genetic information from the doctor's holomatrix. It'll take some time to bypass his security subroutines.
You know, in some cultures, it is considered ill-mannered to interrupt a sentient life form, especially a brilliant physician. If you're interested, my research paper, The Art of Turn-Taking, a study on conversational analysis in Delta Quadrant species,
Hold your tongue, you insufferable projection of wasted photons!
Okay.
According to the Federation's archives, this facility used to be a penal colony and still houses functional security systems to this day. Speaking of, I'm picking up on a photonic signal that matches the doctor's holosignature, but it's faint. My guess is he's being held in one of the facility's lower levels. Stay alert. We don't know what Bavat has in store for us.
Here's hoping we're one step ahead of him. Let's move. All right. Breach door.
I'll cover you. Lead the way.
All right. Investigate top level.
Unlock your security protocols and give me the data, Patach!
Ambassador Bavat, this is absolutely ludicrous behavior and very dishonorable, I'll have you know. I refuse to be probed any further. If you have developed a passion for genetics, then I encourage you to conduct your own research. I am sure you will find the funding.
Sing, increase the hologram sensitivity calibrations and bypass safety protocols.
That hurt! This is not how one treats a guest in their repurposed prison. But perhaps it is.
They're hurting him. I'm sending out an electromagnetic pulse to disrupt that console. It'll buy us some time.
All right. Investigate top level. Speak with Lieutenant
By
Paris.
tampering with the doctor's sensitivity calibrations, Bavat and Singh are making sure that he feels pain the way a biological life form would. Effectively, they're torturing him. I know Captain Sean said not to take risks, but I'm not sure we've got much of a choice. We need to think of something fast.
Bhavat seems interested in genetic data. Perhaps if we look around, we'll figure out what they want from the doctor.
Not a bad plan. We'll investigate the facility as we head towards the doctor's coordinates. But let's do this quickly. I can't let this go on for much longer.
Agreed, this doesn't sit right with me either, or understood. Let's go top one. All right. All right, so we got something over here to look at. Probably gonna be a scan.
Before you go any further,
Oh, nope, you're not.
let's talk about the facility's security sweeps.
All right.
Some areas of the facility are being scanned periodically by security consoles. Unapproved life forms that come into contact with the scans will likely trigger an alarm, alerting nearby enemies or heightening security protocols. We should avoid detection if possible, and find a way to deactivate the scanners.
All right. Avoid areas that are being scanned. Find consoles to deactivate them. All right. Avoid scans. Oh, same thing right there. All right. Understood.
Heads up. The area ahead of us is being scanned.
All right. So don't go into it. Okay. See this on the map? Ooh, what's that up there? Oh, that's the outside, I bet. All right. And that's the outside. What's that? Here's something later on. All right. All right. How do I know if it's being scanned? Oh, right there. All right.
My scans are picking up on low-level electromagnetic signals coming from beyond that sweep.
Okay, how do I get... I mean, it looks like I can just run past it, but are they going to trigger it? Let's hope they don't. All right. Go through quick.
Now, what do we have in here?
All right.
Consoles running on residual power.
Okay. Let's examine it.
Amar Noonian Singh, Research Log, File 13. My first experiment proved unsuccessful. A disappointment. The host biology is highly aggressive at the cellular level and rejecting genetic input. I will adapt my experiments to suppress any existing dominant cells going forward.
All right.
Amar Noonian Singh, Research Log, File 14. Results are now beginning to show promise, but I fear I might have overcompensated. Rapid mutation has led to instability in the subject genome. To counter this, I plan to create an epigenetic framework with the purpose of culling damaged cells. If we lose a few test subjects in the process, so be it.
All right.
Amar Noonian Singh, Research Log, File 19. After careful calculations, I have achieved my first breakthrough. Whereas some subjects were unable to withstand further testing, others are now thriving. In particular, subject GU-75 has impressed Bhavat.
Okay. All right. I have downloaded the data so we can report to command, Singh and Bhavat.
They're experimenting on people.
There's more.
The primary focus of the project is gerontology, the study of aging in various life forms. The Federation Science Council has given me permission to test various forms of genetic modification to find treatments of degenerative diseases such as Irumodic syndrome. We're making significant progress.
Okay. That's a classified Federation research log if I ever heard one.
Yes. How did Bhavat and Singh get their hands on proprietary Federation logs? We can't let them keep this data. We need to destroy it.
Hang on, there's another log.
It's not a proud moment in Earth's history either. Khan was the greatest of the augmented conquerors in the eugenics wars. He was the ruler of more than a quarter of Earth, and he treated those he ruled like slaves. Unlike some of the other so-called genetic supermen, Khan only enslaved his people rather than massacre them. Some consider him to be the best of the tyrants. A dubious honor, to be sure. Augments like Khan Noonian Singh caused the death of millions.
Amar Noonian soon seems to be following in the footsteps of infamous Khan Noonian Singh. let's listen to the rest.
When the people rose up against the augment tyrants, Khan and some of his people escaped into space on a sleeper ship. I suspect you heard a lot about Khan's clashes with Captain Kirk at Starfleet Academy. I remember running the Mutara Nebula simulator in my senior year there. It was a singular experience.
From Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. Destroy log.
I'm all for eradicating degenerative diseases, but not if it means another eugenics war or the creation of genetically engineered slaves. Singh's plan seems to align more with the latter and not with the Federation's work. My guess is they copied our research, but not our motivations.
This does sound like genetic augmentation, which is in most cases is against Federation law. Singh and Bhavat will be facing some pretty hefty charges for abducting the doctor. Let's move on.
Looks like a security sweep can be deactivated from that console.
All right. Let's go ahead and... Oh, it's just one of these. It just looks weird. Gotta get 25. There we go. Complete bypass.
Security functionality deactivated. Let's move on.
All right.
I'm detecting life signs in the room ahead.
I'm going to scan this device. Tricorder shows these Klingon perimeter scanners have been extensively retrofitted with alien technology by facilitating multiple dimensional security sweeps. The retrofits has equipped them with tachyonic reverberance, making them sensitive to quantum signatures fluctuations. This technology is rarely used outside the temporal mechanics of temporal mechanics and wormhole studies. Cross-referencing this device's energy signature and molecular configuration with recent readings reveal direct correlations to the device discovered at the Kittimer conference. Okay. It almost looks kind of like the color of it reminds me of the Krenum ships, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? All right. Let's move on. Oh, we get
Kuvah'Magh, Grethor's gates stand ready to welcome you.
okay.
A Bhavat welcoming committee. That's too kind. Remind me to thank him later with phasers.
Keep forgetting that guy has that ability.
That's all of them. Let's look around for anything that might help us.
All right. So what we got? Over this way. Console.
Amar Noonien Singh, Research Log File 22. Subject GU-75's DNA has begun to deteriorate after a couple of cycles. All attempts to stabilize the specimen's genetic sequence using molecular templating have failed. I will keep trying. Amar Noonien Singh, Research Log File 28. This will be my last entry on subject GU-75. Was begun to exhibit irrational and aggressive behavioral patterns. The specimen's enhanced strength make it difficult to control. Even the Klingon guards struggle to keep it subdued for testing. I will begin processing GU-75 for termination.
All right. I wonder what this GU-75 is. All right. Download data.
Doctor's Log Supplemental Stardate 86324.7. In preparation for the Kittimer Ceasefire Conference, I have been reviewing the Undine research stored in my holomatrix. One study from Stardate 51003.7 focuses in particular on the reprogramming of Borg collective nanoprobes for the purpose of destabilizing species 8472's cell structure, thereby neutralizing them.
This is the research the doctor spoke of at Kinnemer before he was interrupted. The logs continue.
It appears that Seven and I pioneered research on species 8472, and that the Federation was the first and so far only alliance of people able to thwart the Undine. My hope is that we will soon be able to share this research with trusted allies.
The Doctor was open to sharing this research with allies. All right, destroy this log.
I don't think Singh and Bavat are acting on behalf of the Klingon Empire. They must be acting independently.
Gorn, but not forgotten. All right. It sounds like something from the summer event. A lot of people do Gorn puns. All right. At least our ceasefire proposal might still stand a chance. Let's move on. All right. Where to next? Examine console.
Looks like we can deactivate a security sweep from in here.
All right. Got another 25 of these we got to get. And there we go.
This room is clear.
Okay. Can we scan this one?
Another security sweep.
I guess
check this
it's
room.
not.
Some of these consoles are still active.
Oh, I
No
got
doctor in here.
bypass this one.
Maybe we'll find something that can help us.
Run. Hurry, quick. All right. Console.
Amar Noonien Singh, Research Log File 31. In the wake of Subject GU-75's termination, a new favorite has arisen amongst the augmented ranks. Subject GU-78 is strong, reliable, and obedient, despite the pain it is in. For now.
All right, download data.
Doctor's Log Supplemental, Stardate 54518.2. The genetic material retrieved from the unborn Klingon hybrid by the name of Miral Paris, sampled with the consent of her parents, Lieutenants B'Elanna Torres and Tom Paris, has proven a great success. The Klingon pilgrims from the IKS Shan have been cured of their illness. As a result, they now believe that Miral is what they call the Kuvah'Magh, a legendary Klingon figure who is foretold to heal all Klingons and restore them to their former glory. Quite the legacy to live up to for an unborn child. Miral is doing well. I know that the crew of Voyager will protect her, at least until she comes of age and chooses her own path. I expect there will come a day when the Klingon Empire will inquire about Miral Paris. However, modifying genetic material is a delicate topic, given the historical precedents. The eugenics wars, or the Klingon augment virus, both point toward the possibility of genetic alteration being used for nefarious purposes, such as creating biological weaponry, or even an army.
Creating an army. Destroy log.
That must be exactly what Singh and Bavat have planned, but why? The Klingon Empire already has a capable army. The rest of the log comes as no surprise to me. As I got older, my parents began to share stories from my childhood with me. The tale of the IKS Shan was one of them.
The plan to create an army sounds concerning. Let's find Bavat.
You know the drill.
All right. Let's go ahead and turn this off, I guess. Yep. One more. There we go.
That's it. Deactivated. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Klingon and Gorn life signs up ahead. Prepare for a fight.
Okay. Another battle. Oh, there they are.
Have you come as a sacrifice, Kuvah'Magh?
Where's Buch? The only thing I'm sacrificing is my time, you useless har.
Glory to the Gorn, and Bavat the benefactor. All shall fall. This is the price.
Ooh. Okay, so that's what that ability looks like.
Gorn are too far gone and blinded by Bavat's empty promises.
Surrender yourself, Kuvah'Magh, or prepare to die with dishonor.
Oh, my guys are down. Where's my thing to pick them up? I do not have it equipped. All right, we'll just get you after battle.
That Gorn
There
looks
we go.
similar to the ones who disrupted the Kittimer conference. Let's press on. I'm sure the doctor is counting on us. Tricorders are detecting a photonic signature further ahead. Lead the way.
Just simulated that guy. All right. Oh, get some more of these.
There are too many security sweeps in this hallway to evade. We have to keep investigating to deactivate them somehow.
Oh, didn't have the rest of it on there. It's our only option. All right, copy that. So, where are you running off to? Oh, all right. So it's disable them, I guess. Assuming that's what this does. All
This
right.
console doesn't appear to deactivate the security sweeps, but I see another one.
Okay. Probably got more logs on it.
This appears to be a security console connected to an audio-visual feed.
This could prove useful. Let's tap into it.
The exobiology lab is ready, Bavat. We are only missing the data.
Huicha! How hard can it be to retrieve data from a hologram?
Ambassador, may I remind you that I am the Emergency Medical Hologram Mark I. I served aboard the USS Voyager during
Silence! Do you wish to have your vocal interface deactivated, you insufferable tar? Quiet. Someone is watching.
Miral.
Hello, Kuvah'Magh.
Okay. All right.
Damn it, we've been detected. And he's taunting us. We need to come up with a plan. Quickly.
The doctor was humming a tune.
I recognize that tune. It was a song he used to sing to me when I was a child. It was written by Kolar, commander of the IKS Shan and his people. The piece is dedicated to the Kuvah'Magh. The part the doctor is humming goes, Kuvah'Magh, follow no longer. Find me when two warring houses have made peace, and as one grows stronger. It's the last stanza, symbolic of the Kuvah'Magh's agency and their choice to guide the Klingon people, or not.
All right. I believe the doctor is signaling for us to fall back. This could be a trap.
Trap or not, I won't abandon him. There must be something else we can do. Maybe we can deceive Bavat somehow, get him to tip his hand or release the doctor for a price.
He's interested in your genetic material, right? Maybe there's something we can use in the xenobiology lab, seeing mentioned, that could pass as a sample of your DNA.
That might just work. If they're willing to go to these lengths just to retrieve my genetic material, then surely they'd be willing to negotiate.
It could be the missing piece to their project. Maybe Singh has some sample in that lab that we can mix to create hybrid DNA. Let's look around. All right. So we gotta go into his lab. All right.
Some security parameters were shut down when Bavat cut the feed. Stay
Okay.
sharp. The area ahead is being scanned.
All right, let's wait here a second and run. Wait a second, run.
We've been detected.
Ah, crap.
We need to be more careful. The security sweep is active. Watch where you step. We did it. We're in the clear.
All right.
Let's move on.
Run, 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 run. All right. What's this? Some power generators or something. All right, let's go down here. This lab. Yep. What are we looking for?
This must be the exobiology lab.
Let's see what we can find in here.
You know, I minored in biogenetics at Starfleet Academy. Time to put those skills to good use.
Like DNA sample.
A sample of human genomic base pairs.
All right. It's probably Klingon then.
A sample of Klingon polynucleotide clusters.
What's this last?
This mix might just do the trick, at least for now. Time to enact our plan.
What was this one? I'm guessing Romulan. Get it? Because blue human, red Klingon, green Romulan. All right. Where do I mix this? In here? Oh wait, what? Don't I have to mix it first? And then let's look in here. Okay, so these are the genetically modified Gorn. All right. Secure main lab, move on. But didn't she just say we had to mix it? Or did she mix it herself? All right.
The data has almost been decrypted, Bhavat. Soon, we will be able to dispose of the hologram.
Double talk.
Miral, what are you still doing here? I mean, a Klingon hybrid I have never seen before.
Don't worry, Doctor. We're here to break you out.
Lieutenant Miral Paris.
What's going on with the audio?
Kuvah'Magh. Here to take your friend's place? He's kept your seat warm.
Let him go. Let him go.
And why would I do that?
Because we have what you need. A sample of my DNA. The missing piece to your scientific puzzle. We're creating an army, right?
I am creating a movement. Soon all will pledge their allegiance to the new Klingon Empire and bow before its ruler.
That's only a fantasy without my DNA, Bhavat. I'll give you the sample if you release the doctor.
Miral, I strongly advise you do not.
You're bluffing. Hand it to my assistant now.
Let the doctor go first.
Fine. Free the captive, Singh. This is a ruse. A counterfeit. Now, Singh.
Let's see how you fare against my latest experiments.
Confirm. Ready.
The doctor's genetic research will have to do for now. Time is on my side. Can you say the same, Kuvah'Magh?
We can't let him escape!
Miral, no! It's too dangerous! I'll go!
I love you, but you've got to trust me. I have to go after him, and you're needed here. You're the galaxy's only hope against the Undine.
All right, what alien species created that portal?
I don't know where I'm headed, but if I make it, I'll give you a sign. Protect the doctor. I'll go after Bhavat. We'll meet again.
Should have ran through that portal, bud. Ah. All right.
If you handle the fighting, I will search my database for intelligence on the Gorn. Should you require medical assistance, then I will be at your disposal. If you stay alive, that is. I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker. Gorn are ectothermic creatures, and therefore vulnerable to the cold.
Oh.
Use your environment.
How about a cold
They are
weapon?
also apex predators with instinct-driven threat responses. Augmentation has driven these Gorn to insanity.
Good thing I have my brain ground set, because that's cold damage. They're still immune to some of the damage, but there we go.
Weaken them. Keep it up. It's our only chance to make it out alive.
All right. There we go.
What a fight. I was anxious, even as an onlooker. Well done.
All right.
We've got an unethical scientist on the loose. Where is Singh?
I don't know.
I am registering his biosignature, coming from a nearby transporter room.
All right. Let's go get him. There he is.
This is Singh. IKS Warwick.
I got you.
Anyone?
Hands up.
Not so fast, Singh. The jig is up.
Fine. But if you think apprehending me will have any effect on my plans with Bhavat, you are deluded. Bhavat has the genetic data he needs to proceed. None of you will be able to change that. Not even the Kuvah'Magh. In time, Bhavat will convince her to join his 10,000 augment army. It's the prophecy.
According to Federation archives, the Kuvah'Magh is destined to defeat that army, not lead it.
All of your ruses are pitiful. Your genetic concoction of Klingon and human DNA did not even pass a visual inspection. Do you think Bhavat and I cannot recognize a vial originating from our own laboratory? Even your holographic doctor must have realized that. But you are too simple-minded to understand our greater scientific plans. Like an insect waiting to be squashed in the palm of a god.
You seem pretty confident that Bhavat has your back, but he left you behind as soon as he acquired the doctor's data.
Silence. The Kuvah'Magh has followed Bhavat as intended, and him and I have a deal. He will lead his army, and I will become a renowned ruler. Unlike the rest of the Noonien Singh lineage who have lost their way, I will become the father of a new generation of augments. You, on the other hand, will rot in Aurora Pinte cell once all of this is over. Bhavat's means transcend time itself.
Bhavat is enacting his grand plan without you. Whereas you tried to flee from battle, I think we've heard enough. Green 1 to beam up to the brig. All right. About time.
I've dealt with my fair share of rude scientists during my time aboard Voyager, but Amar Noonien Singh might just take the cake. Now that this area is secure and our culprit has been caught, I wanted to thank you for coming to my rescue. I know our mission isn't over yet. Bhavat is still at large, with morale trailing not far behind, I'm sure.
Don't mention it, Doctor. I hope you're all right now. That sounded gruesome earlier. As for Bhavat, soon mention his means transcended time.
Yes, he did. I suggest we return to where we last saw Bhavat and investigate the area. I'm sure we will find something that will enlighten us on the matter. Besides, it might increase our odds of finding Miral sooner rather than later.
Good idea. I'll scan the area. All right, where was that portal at? Was in here some... Oh, is that it? A little bit of trace left.
Nothing a tricorder scan won't illuminate. Oh my. Your scans reveal the presence of residual chronoton particles. That, my friend, suggests a temporal aperture once existed in this very space.
The portal Bhavat opened, so he has time traveled. Why and to where, when?
I'm afraid it will be difficult to pinpoint on our own. I suggest you report back to Starfleet for now. I am sure Command will want to hear all about this. I can say Captain Shan will be enthused about Miral's disappearance, and I do feel somewhat responsible for that. I'll break the news to him when we return, but I expect he will contact you later. We'll be counting on you to find her.
I don't know how yet, but I will find Lieutenant Meryl Paris. That's a promise, Doctor. USS Green 2 to beam up.
My army promises glory to the Empire and its great houses. A new dawn, a new era for the worthy warrior. Together, we will finally become an empire worthy of Kalesh. We will wipe out the Federation and conquer their people once and for all. Kapla!
Klingon-Magh! Klingon-Magh! Klingon-Magh!
Okay. Elsewhere. Uh-oh. That portal dude. Right? I think it's this planet. Yep.
Where am I?
Forget the name of the portal. All right, that seems to be it. All right, report.
I wish I could say our mission was a total success, but my chief of security is unaccounted for, and the conference hasn't unfolded as President Okeg had hoped. Bavat is still out there somewhere, but there's still a glimmer of hope in all of this. Somehow, Captain Cogran has convinced the High Council to consider the ceasefire. What's more, Starfleet Intelligence has asked me to relay an unusual message. Apparently, they received an encrypted transmission from Lieutenant Paris, addressed to you. The stardate attributed to it is unexpected. Even so, you have my thanks for retrieving the Doctor, and for bringing Amar Noonien Singh to justice. I'm putting my faith in you. Track down Bavat to ensure he answers for his crimes, and bring Miral home.
All right. Let's go and look at our rewards here. Get some experience and expertise. We got random, very rare space item reward. We got universal kit module, hurl boulders. I'm assuming this is what the Gorn do, so I'll go ahead and look at that. And then we got 3 daily progress for undiscovered. All right, let's grab that. That should be it. All right, the Kuvah'Magh. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to the next mission in this story arc. Be interesting to see how that goes. All right, yeah, let's look at our rewards there. Oh, we just got that. That's not bad. We probably just sell that. And yeah, we got this. Let's go ahead and actually look at this. All right, more details. A complex tactic that requires years of martial training for proper deployment. This specialized technique is only equipped by the most skilled warriors among the rank of the Gorn hegemony. At long last, its secrets have finally been revealed for fearless and brilliant minds to add to their great strategies. 2 foes, 15.4 meter range, 1 second recharge time, 3 second activation time, 20 second recharge time. All right. 2 primary target, 400, and well, this is gonna be off because I'm in space. 461.1 physical damage, 50% shield penetration, 3.05 meter knockback, to up to 3 secondary targets within 15 feet of primary, 230.5 physical damage, 50% shield penetration, 50% chance, 1.52 meter knockback. All right, so yeah, get the Gorn rock throw, which is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and I'll go somewhere. I'll probably just go to let's go to the what is it? the Farah. Let's go do there. Show that off. All right, let's go ahead and equip this. Let's put there. All right, where are you down here? Right there. All right, let's just put this right here so I can see it better. All right. So yeah, I'm on ground, so it's gonna have a higher number damage now. Although I'm technically lowered as level 50, so it might be a little bit lower than normal. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's unequip my abilities so I'm not firing. All right. Let's find some tougher enemies that are not gonna die right away. Actually, there should be a big group over here that'll work on. Yeah, these guys should do right here. Let's throw it at this guy. That's a tiny rock. Ooh, not bad. All right. Oh, obviously they're gonna fight back. Here, let's use the new weapon. Let's build up the 10 damage thing. Or 10 charges for it. Let me show that off. All right. Let's see, how well are you? Okay. Dang, there's a lot of damage. All right, that's pretty good. I like that. Get some more. Try that again. Let's go ahead and use our rock here too. All right, let's use our ability. All right, not bad. Oh, they have adapted. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. It's pretty good ability. And I like the rock ability and the meteor. So yeah, all right, not too bad. All right, so yeah, that wasn't too bad. Pretty long mission. So it's gonna be a fun time editing this down. But as you see here, I got my 3 daily progress. I'm gonna try my best to get this done as quick as possible, because you can't do it, on 20-hour cooldown instead of 24, which technically makes it so you can get it done a lot faster. You actually shave a few days off. So yeah, next episode I'll do Deep Space Encounter, and depending on how well these go, I'll probably do these as the, well, I mean, these are probably pretty short enough. I could probably do these as the main daily and get 3 of them. If not, well, it kind of makes sense to do this though, because you want to do this to get your points for the Endeavor system. So yeah, we'll see how that works. I'll do an episode on that. And again, I'll try to get the other items in here. Like I said, I need 320 more low buy so I can get the Starship trait, Strange New Worlds, and the Dynamic Frontier Technology space set. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, all that good stuff down below, and I will see you next time. Bye.